All right, guys, so we had a huge, massive, busy night. The data download had 6 characters in it, 4 of them summonable. We had the Dokkan Fest, Angel Vegeta and Super Saiyan Goku. We had the Carnival LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and the LR Goku and Frieza. We had the banner unit Beerus. Not really super sure why Beerus is here. And then, of course, we have the Super EZA for Perfect Cell and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, I've seen people losing their minds about the two of them. It's just there's a lot going on, right? Like, trust me, your boy has been heavy grinding. Let's go ahead and take a look and break down what we're going to look at in terms of how good these Super EZA characters are. So let's go and take a look. I have not looked at Cell or Gohan. I glanced at Beerus' kit, but we'll talk about him in this video as well here. All right, so surpassing all perfect Cell. Let's see. Changes AGL key spheres to tech. Okay, that's good. Change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. Okay, we're off to a good start. So we're double orb changing immediately. 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained. I do recall, let me just skip down a little bit, Tech Cell struggling with key a lot because his only, well, I mean, he's got revival, but then, I mean, yeah, like ultimate life form and attack of the clones is not, yeah. So it's like, that's not, like, it's just like revival. It's like it's only key link. So this could be useful. That actually could be helpful for him. So he gets 20% crit and 20% damage reduction. Additional with a 50% chance to be a super. Against a super class enemy, 20% damage reduction. All enemies attack minus 20%. Maybe it could be useful in like a super battle road stage or something like that. When there's another extreme class ally in the same turn, all allies 40% defense and 20% crit. For every key sphere obtained, 50%? For every rainbow key sphere obtained, 10% crit, 10% damage reduction when attacking 200%. I am getting vibes of a certain character, and he seems similar to Gohan, no? Him and Gohan come out in 2 days, on the 17th. Chat, he looks like Gohan. Wait a minute. 20% crit and damage reduction, right? Okay, and then he's going to get either another 20% damage reduction or 20% crit. And then, I mean, even if we had 3, let's say 3. 3 is like a reasonable number. That would get you to 50%. He looks pretty good. Yeah. We've seen Gohan has a very similar kit, and we've seen how powerful Gohan is. If anything, there's one difference between Cell and Gohan that I think is maybe a little bit notable. And that is this. Gohan's second orb changing doesn't start until turn 5. Gohan does have a guaranteed additional super. More consistent crit rate, I would say, as well. Like, Gohan is going to crit more. Like, if we did, I don't know, 5 runs, you're going to get more crits overall out of Gohan. And the guaranteed additional super, too, is pretty big. This is just a 50%. Wow, he does seem pretty good. Oh, he heals, right? Let me see some of these teams. Transformation boost. He's on Battle of Fate, so we could potentially throw him on Goku and Frieza's team. Accelerated Battle means we could run him on Glorio's team with some of these other Big Bad Bosses characters, by the way. Full Power. That's, you know, Gohan's team, right? Andres has Cell Saga Transformation Boost. So, it's kind of like Transformation Boost, Accelerated Battle. I probably would want to run Cell on Glorio's team. I think. That's where I would like to see him potentially. A lot of other potential characters we could run there. You know, orb changing and stuff like that. Seems pretty good. Super EZAs are such a massive mechanic for this game, guys. It's just, I don't know. Like, it's just, there's going to be more slots for character. Like, this is big. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty effective to me. He seems quite good. I feel like I'm going to lean towards Gohan being better just because I value consistency. Dokkan Twitter and YouTube comments and stuff like that love shit that has a high ceiling or can look super pretty. I love guaranteed additional super. 99% crit with 3 rainbow orbs. That's what I like. I don't give a damn that we theoretically could do 5 straight supers, but we're really just going to do 2 usually or something like that, right? Like, I'll take these guarantees. You know, it's like, but we'll see. But Cell looks very good. Cell looks very, very good to me. All right, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, remember, I mean, it is just 2 Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, so obviously they can't link and stuff like that. Let's see what this boy looks like. So, remember, this guy, on release, okay. This is the secret, like, character who's one of the best units ever. People talk about Gogeta, they talk about killing Caulifla. You know, my pick is still Beast Gohan, best unit of all time. This guy was on that level, but nobody had him. No one had him back then, right? Because it's just like these units were just tucked into banners unfeatured. The day he came out, nothing was touching this guy. Not even close, dude. This guy was a devil. He was crazy. EZA ended up being very mid. Let's see what the Super EZA looks like. 258% defense, start a turn. Changes key spheres, tech to int. Okay. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rain. Oh my god, so he's double orb changing too, dude. Bro, damn, man. I haven't, like, had a chance to really use this guy a lot, but, like, if this guy's able to go slot 1, I don't think he is, but I want to see the impact of how that's going to look right there first. But, like, could this dude, like, if he could do a little slot 1-ish sometimes, I don't know. I'd question if he could. I don't think he could, but, like, this guy double orb changing is huge. Then he gets 2 key per orb. Super class allies. Yeah, this guy could potentially be a great floating character. If there's an extreme class enemy, lowers enemy defense by 40%. Worthless. Does nothing. And then gets a 40% chance to dodge. Okay. When attacking with 12 key, 158% defense. Okay. For every key sphere obtained, 50% attack. 3 or more key spheres obtained, 158% attack. Wait, what? 50% damage reduction, too? Oh, no, but it's just 40% dodge is interesting. 58, he gets 50% attack. 3 or more, he gets that 158%. Gotta have 3 orbs for him. 7 key spheres, he's doing guaranteed crits, 150%, 58% attack. Oh, what is it? What? And what? You're not going to see this very often. Oh. So he'd have 80% damage reduction? Wow. Okay, but hold on. Okay. You guys remember me hating on LR Ribrianne a lot? I said, dude, I cannot stand Ribrianne's orb changing. You can't change the whole field of orbs and then have a character suck in slot 1. It doesn't work. And it's a huge frustration with AGL Vegeta. Dokkan Fest AGL Vegeta. So this guy, they gave him that damage reduction. So that will put him at 80% damage reduction. He's got this defense at the start of turn. If it's an extreme class enemy, he'd have some dodge too. Obviously, he wouldn't have this activated. Because he has to attack first. But he would have this activated. 80% damage reduction. Seems interesting. Yeah, and he actually has super attack effects, too. He's actually getting defense. Do we have an... Like, this is, like, pretty much the first Super EZA that actually, like, has super attack effects. Right? The characters currently that have been Super EZAing are, like, Texel, where, you know, he gets some HP, cool, but... You know, he's not getting defense or anything like that. Man, you know, it is a bit of a bummer. Like, this guy seems pretty good. I don't think... damn. It's just that I think Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is probably like a slot 2 character. And, I mean, that really hurt. It's 2022 worldwide. LR, STR coolers, top 5 unit in the game. I think it was 3. They released that sub-EZA Tech Final Form Cooler, who was really good, but you couldn't use him because Cooler had to go slot 2. And then Tech Final Form Cooler is going to be slot 3? Like, they'd have no link. You wouldn't have any of his links, which generates a lot of power. Now, to be fair, Super Saiyans, I mean, he's mostly just going to have, like, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle. Like, he's all attack. Great Gaze of Respect is a good link, but we're probably not going to have that up. Shocking Speed gets some defense. Prepare for Battle has some defense. These guys seem really good, yeah. Because, okay, they're both double orb changing, dude. So it's like they show up and they're having a massive impact on the fight. And then every Super EZA just needs to support, huh? They all do it. Every Super EZA is supporting. Every single one, basically. So, like, I feel like Super EZAs, as it goes on, I feel like they're getting better and better and better, too. Like, I feel like AGL Dragon Fist fell off fast. Physical Rose fell off fast. Or, not Rose, Physical, just base form Goku Black fell off fast. Damn, man, that's crazy. These Super EZA slots, it's really helping teams. Yeah, this is pretty big right here. This Gohan seems very good to me. Okay, and then finally we have Beerus. So this is Gogeta's banner unit. I don't know why they chose to do a Beerus. They wanted a successor support type character. Is there not a better option they could have done? I mean, we have so many Piccolos, but maybe a Piccolo from Dragon Ball Super Broly at least would have more of a connection to Gogeta. It's not the biggest deal, but just pointing it out, right? Okay. All right, Beerus, let's see. So, he has this intro. If HP is 99% or less, or there's a successor ally in the same turn. I don't understand why it's like this. I don't get it. Something about this feels very frustrating to me. Because it's not on the team, it's same turn. I guess, I mean, that does include the 2 best units in the game by far. Tech Vegito, him. Wait, let me pull up Successor quickly. So we have Tech Vegito, AGL Vegito. Huh. I mean, who knows what Demon King Piccolo might look like. Is he actually going to be a legitimate option? Doesn't that seem weird? We're going to make a free-to-play LR who seemingly might be on Gogeta's team? Huh. Now, his guess what? You need this, by the way. 150% attack and defense permanently. Then he guards for 7 turns. Then he has a high chance of an additional super. Oof. That's not written the way we like it. That's for 7 turns right there. So, because you want additional with a high chance to be a super. Because then that would lead to more often getting the hidden potential system additional. Then he changes key spheres to he's Rainbow Orb Changer. That's, oh my god, that's so big for Gogeta, man. The Gogetas, STR Gogeta. Yeah, I feel like if we're running the Gogeta team, he's like a must run. He has that. He has a 50% chance to dodge. Additional, that has a high chance to be a super. Yep, exactly. That's where you want it. Successor support. He's a W. Because I just see this guard. I see 2 additionals. I see dodge. I see support. Like, you know? Like, it's like, yeah. Like, that's what we're looking for. When attacking with 12 key, 150% stats. Gets 150% defense if HP is 90% or more. Looks good. Then he starts getting additional supers when HP is under 90%. Additional super. HP under 70%. Additional super. When facing one enemy, 50% attack and 50% crit if enemy's HP is 50% or more. 50% attack, 50% crit if enemy's HP is 80% or more. So if enemy's HP is 50% or more, or 80% or more. It's 100% crit and 100% attack. I mean, he has quite the bag, doesn't he? Guard. I mean, I don't like to, the theoretical shit can drive me crazy, but so he could do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supers while guarding, dodging, supporting, rainbow orb changing. I mean, he looks good. I tell y'all this. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but me personally, my luck with Hercule, with the Goku fusion, hasn't really been so good. Not really so good, unfortunately. Man, maybe Beerus. You're looking pretty good, though. See the super attack? 30% attack and defense, supreme damage, and heals? Heals. With like 70 supers. I think I really like this Beerus, man. Innocence, Prodigies, Berserker, Shocking Speed, Connoisseur, Godly Power, Fierce Battle. How good are you, my boy? Chat, what are we thinking? This Beerus might be a real problem, huh? He looks good. He's definitely a must-run for Gogeta's team. Yeah, so like Gogeta, Gotenks, Vegito, Beerus. That's kind of like the core 4 of that Gogeta team. I mean, we could run STR Super EZA Gogeta. Remember, he needs Rainbow Orbs as well, but then we'd have Gotenks and Beerus creating them. We could run LR EZA Tech Gogeta as well. That character could work very well. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we would just have Rainbow Orbs everywhere, which would be huge for some of these characters. That team could look pretty good. Beerus seems really solid to me. I'm really liking Beerus, I think. The more I'm looking at this. Okay. So if you ever reach his turn where you have even a little bit of damage, I guess 99% or less, I should stop crying about that, because that is literally just like if you get touched, you're at 99%, right? Like you take double-digit damage, you're at 99%. So it's like, if he's just on like turn 2 or something like that, it could even be good depending upon the fight if like he pops it on his second turn, because then he guards. I think I really like this Beerus, man. We'll see though. I don't want to fall into Mr. Theoretical with, oh, he could super, or then he could super, or then he could super, or then he could super. Yeah. Guess what happens? He supers once, additional normal, death. That's what happens, right? All right, chat. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, these characters are looking good. Anniversary is just incredible. I mean, easily the best celebration by far in Dokkan history. I can't, like, I guess the number 2 celebration is the 9th anniversary, but, like, this shit is insane, man. This is crazy. What a lineup. Whew. Chat, let me know what you guys think. These Super EZA characters look good. Beerus looks good to me. I'm liking this shit for sure.